Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, we're checking out the Cirrus Vision Jet, a really cool plane. We're going to also go over the parachute system on this thing. It's very interesting. But yeah, this plane is a $3 million plane. It is a single jet engine, and it's designed for more like your corporate jet. But if you want a small, but you also, if you're a private, like a private owner, you can own this. Since it's a small little jet, but I mean, not your average pilot is going to be able to afford this since this is $3 million. It has a lot of cool features. We're going to take off the pitot covers. We're going to take off the chocks, engine covers as well. If you come over here, you can actually open up the baggage door. Love the interaction. Really love the interaction with the new sim. You can also open up the cabin door. There are multiple variants of this plane and different liveries, which I will go over in a moment. But right now, if you want to get in the helicopter, yeah, no, it's a plane. If you want to get into the plane, just click on the cabin door entrance right here at the stairs. All right, we're gonna check the variations of this plane. So here we are. We have executive seating, which is what we're in. We also have family seating, and then complete seating. All different seating configurations for these. We also have different liveries as well. We have the Compex Corsa Red. Not sure how you pronounce that. We're gonna do Alpine. I'm not gonna try to even pronounce that. And let's see. We're gonna do. There's the red. There's the Alpine. The Stellar. I like this one. I really like this one. And the one I was using, the Vision Blue. And then, as usual, you have your fuel and payload and your identification that you can do. All really cool stuff. I love this aircraft. It gives you all the stats on it. Max altitude, it's 13,000 feet. Really nifty plane. All right, we are now in the plane. Really nifty plane. You want to come back here, also remove these before flight. You can come back here into the back. And you also have, you can exit right there. If you click this, you can get out of the plane. There's also a little bit of a feature here. Safe return. This is an auto land feature in case, I believe, if your pilot or co-pilot is incapacitated. This is, I believe, the standard, like just your, I don't think it's the executive variant we're in. I believe this is either the family or the standard or whatever it is. But all right, let's go back up front. First thing you want to do, battery 2 and 1 on. I'm already going to click on the generators. Strobe lights are on. Landing lights I'm already going to kick on as well. We're down in Florida. We're down in, what was the location we're at? Location we are at is, if I can find it. I found it a minute ago. I think we're at North Keys, I believe it was. No, that's not it. I had it a moment ago. Yeah, we're at the North Keys. That's all I remember. It's something Reef. I had it and I completely forgot it. There's the airport code right there. 07 Foxtrot Alpha. That is the airport code. It's right there. Let's go ahead and go back to initiate. So we're gonna want to put in our fuel, initial fuel. So I'm gonna come here. So what you would do here then is, when you first get in, you're gonna be like right here. Most people are. So this is, and then you would go to aircraft. You'll be at this screen. You would then do flight performance, mass and balance, and go to fuel. We have 149 gallons in the plane. So 149 and enter, confirm, and then back. And it's already going to have your initial fuel and weight balance. And then initiate. There's your takeoff data. Required takeoff distance, I don't know. We're just going to leave it as is. Should be good. Accept initialization. Not complete. There, the initialization should be exit. Okay. All right. We should be good. Not too worried. Fuel pressure is low. Yeah. We're not going to do a full flight, so I'm not too concerned. Air supply is on. Pitot heat. We're down in Florida, so we don't need anything with ice. And we are good. Barometric pressure 29.92. If you also look over here, you'll see your oxygen level, fuel pressure, and I believe pull back on the throttle right down here. Nothing up here is modeled right here. This is, I believe, where you would activate your parachute. We'll go over that in a minute. Let's see. Remove the stick, and there is your run button. There's run. And there's your engine. Small little turbine back there. Really, really cool plane. Kind of wish I had $3 million to spend on this. This thing would be really cool to have. All right, so takeoff emergency battery, parking brake, fuel quantity, all your warnings are right there. I'm not really too concerned. Like I said, we're just doing an initial takeoff and to show off the capabilities. We're gonna already dump this down to 50% flap. So there's only 2 or 3 settings of flap. Fully no flaps, which is basically up 50% and 100%. So we're gonna do 50%. Fuel's already set at auto. And I believe we're ready to taxi. Trying to see if there was anything else I needed to click. Take off emergency battery. I don't know what that is. All this is your autopilot panel, so you can set all your stuff in there. You have all your breakers. The breakers are not interactable at all. But let's go ahead and get her in the air. Let's release brakes. And then let's do a turn. Yeah, this is a really, really nifty plane. We're gonna go to the end of this runway and take off. You know where you're not gonna see a lot of these planes. These planes are gonna be like your executive planes, so you just need like move a few people around. I don't know. I mean, I've never seen one before. Top left corner of your of this LCD screen is going to be your thrust percentage. So right now it's saying 4.3. Yeah, it gives you the percentage of how much thrust you're getting from the engine. But we're just taxiing down to the end of this runway and then doing a U-turn and then going to take off. It's short, sweet, and simple. I just wanted to show off this plane because this plane I find is very, very interesting, especially the parachute system. I tried it. It's actually really well modeled. I was very surprised, honestly. modeled to the point where it actually will glide you down to the earth, to the ground, and that you will be safe in case the plane becomes incapacitated, the plane dies, or I'm sure it's in case something catastrophic happens, essentially. I'm not sure if anyone's yet to use it other than in test environments to see if it works, but I find it really interesting that a parachute system like that would be on a plane. I think, honestly, that kind of safety feature would be needed on a lot of planes, small planes, because you hear more planes crash on the smaller planes, smaller end of the plane spectrum, and I'm wondering if that could be kind of implemented on newer planes. I don't know what the protocol is on it, what that would be needed, but it definitely would be a nice little feature to have a lot of little like Cessnas and other smaller planes. Definitely interesting. But we're coming up here to the end of the runway where we'd have our little U-turn. And then once we do the U-turn, we'll do the takeoff. All right, we'll turn around right here. All right, there we go. This thing like turns on a dime. Now, from what I've heard in the career mode of MSFS 2024, the Vision Jet, its mission with the Vision Jet is like 4-hour flights or something like that, which is quite a bit. Which is like, ooh, I'm actually looking forward to that. So we're looking. I think I'm gonna pull a stick now. And we're good to go. Gear up. And we are off the ground and we're climbing. Level out the flaps. Flaps are up. She's a beautiful bird. Flying above 2,000 feet. The waters in Flight Sim look really good. Now, yes, though, you'll get the glassy look. I have to still touch up my settings, I think, to get that glassy look away. But when you like look at the Gulf right here, it looks actually like the blue you would see at the Gulf, which I really like. Doesn't look fake. You don't see like the fake lines, like the breakage in the terrain. It actually looks like a good terrain build. All right. Now, I don't know what the protocol is when it comes to the parachute on when it launches and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure if you launch it now and when the engine, if say the engine fails and you launch it now, you're gonna get some hurt, bruises and stuff, because you're gonna get whipped around. So I'm not sure what the protocol is, but let's go ahead and simulate engine failure. Oh no, the engine turned off. There it is, shoots out. Oh, yep, somersault there. That's gonna hurt. Come on, where you at? There you are. That is pretty cool. And this is where you would glide down to the water, unfortunately. But I'm sure if you have power, so yeah, the engine, you may have lost engine power, but you still have battery power. You would still then have ability to contact ATC, let them know, hey, I just have failure power and my chute just deployed. This is the coordinates. Please have safety crews sitting there because I'm coming down into the water. So I believe the chute actually deploys from the front of the plane, or is that, I don't know if that's just a glitch. Like all planes in the 70s updates, all planes. Yeah, it's a glitch. But still, the parachute activation is pretty cool. And we're just going to float down to the earth. Don't know how long it's going to take us to get down there. We still have power to the rudder and ailerons. But we're just going to continuously float to the bottom. We're getting closer, but we're still like probably... yeah, we're still 2,200 feet up. I will, let's speed it up to when we hit the ground. How about that? All right, we're coming up towards the ground now.
Pull up.
You can't pull up. I can't pull up. I can't pull up.
Pull up.
600 feet out.
Pull up.
And we're going to come down. Oops. I'm curious on how the parachute reacts when you hit the ground. So we're going to see that here in a second. We are coming to the ground real quick. And boom. Then we bounce. There it is. The parachute is starting to fall back, I believe. Yes, it is. So the physics on the parachute is legit. It will actually collapse. It will act like a parachute, it looks like. So even with the parachute, you're still going to, it's going to be a decent hit to the ground, but it won't be as bad like if you're just without a parachute. Not nearly. Still a cool concept. Love it. Airplane's really cool. I'm looking forward to getting this in the career mode. So the parachute is still kind of like lingering up there. I don't think that's realistic. It would have been already on the ground, honestly. But I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. We are growing rapidly, and thank you all for joining. Later.